Hello students, today we are going to discuss the first poem from your book Flamingo. The title of the poem is My Mother at 66 by Kamala Das. Before I explain to you the poem, let me give you the introduction to this poem. As all of us know, aging is a natural process, yet the fear of separation from our loved and near ones is very painful. The poem talks about the feeling of loneliness that aged people experience and the feeling of guilt which their children experience for not being able to be with their parents in their old age. The agony of separation is brought forward in this poem very explicitly. The poem, in a way, also sends a very strong message to the youth of today. Do not be so busy in fulfilling your desires and wishes that you forget to take care of your elderly parents when they need you the most. Kamala Das is recognized as one of India's foremost poets. Her works are known for their originality and the indigenous flavor of the soil. Now let's begin with the poem. Driving from my parents' home to Cochin last Friday morning, I saw my mother beside me, doze, open-mouthed, her face ashen like that of a corpse. Here, doze means sleep lightly, ashen means very pale with shock or fear or illness, corpse means a dead body. Now listen to the explanation. The poet had gone to visit her parents' home near Cochin. On Friday morning, she was returning. On her way to the airport, she noticed her mother sleeping beside her in the car. Her mouth was open. Her face was pale and lifeless, just like a dead body. It perhaps expressed the pain she felt because of separation from her daughter. Let us read the poem further. And realized with pain that she was as old as she looked, but soon put that thought away and looked out at young trees sprinting, the merry children spilling out of their homes. Here, sprinting means shooting out of the ground, and merry means happy. Spilling out means to move out in great number. The lifeless and faded face of her mother pained her heart. The old lady seemed to be lost in her own thoughts. The poet turned away her attention from her mother and looked outside. The world outside was full of life and activity. The young trees seemed running fast as the car was moving ahead. The children looked happy while moving out of their homes. All this probably reminded her of her childhood when her mother was young. The young sprinting trees represented how fast time had flown by. The children represented youth, which was full of life and energy. Both the young trees and the children presented a sharp contrast to the mother sitting beside her. But after the airport's security check, standing a few yards away, I looked again at her, one pale as a late winter's moon. One means unnaturally pale as from physical or emotional distress. Winter's moon means lack of brightness. When they were at the airport, they had to undergo a security check. The poet was standing a few yards away from her mother. She looked again at her old mother. She felt deeply sad to look at the colorless, lifeless and pale face of her mother. Her face looked faded like the late winter's moon, which had lost its shine and strength. And felt that old familiar ache, my childhood's fear. But all I said was, "See you soon, Amma." All I did was smile and smile and smile. Here, familiar ache means familiar pain. Once again, the poet was pained to see her mother in this condition. As she was going away and leaving her mother, Her old familiar pain, her childhood fear that she would lose her mother suddenly came back to her. So she tried to hide her emotions behind her smile. She did not want to reveal her feelings to her old mother and bids her farewell with a smile. She gave hope to her mother and herself by saying that they would meet again and kept on smiling. So we have completed the poem and I'll explain to you the poetic devices. Rhyme scheme is not used because it is a free verse poem. And you will find simile as it is compared. You see here, her face ashen like that of a corpse. Like is a simile. Wan pale as a winter's moon, as is the simile. And repetition you'll find here is smiled and smile and smile. Repeated words. Symbols and images you can see is trees sprinting, merry children and winter's moon. So these are the symbols and images that is used in this poem. So here are the word meaning which I have already explained to you. Have a look at it and learn it and utilize it in your writing.